back. Bodvar going for a beautiful seduction. Gonna get an extension on 3 people into the fear. Oh, that's gonna be a real good push for Astra.
So much.
Oh!
So much.
Oh!
There we go, Merlin now really low on HP.
Merlin Bros. Oh no, say it ain't so.
Merlin Bros.
Looking dark, sir. It's looking dark.
Oh, there's the Satan. Wait, the cover by Mikhail saves the Satan!
Yeah, they did it last game, and I don't doubt they can do it this game.
Gonna have to pick a target and stick with it. Brian Ricardo took a lot of damage. Lucy also taking damage right now. They're kind of cleaving a little bit.
Holy! What the hell just happened there?
That's a 3-piece.
That
Right
was
in a row. 1, 2, 3.
The 4v5 LB showdown here.
Oh, Kezia looking like she wants to set up early. Is she gonna get the cover from Mina?
Big dancer LB. Take it LB down.
Right
That
up.
goes the cover.
Is that both Bahamut's out too?
That's a lot of damage.
Holy it is.
Stage Cage goes down at the 50.
Good use of the staggering defensive LBs.
Throw.
But he explodes because the Dragoon lands on him with the light debuff from Sage, and the Sage Cage is wasted.
He waited until the Stage Cage was down to go up.
Nice play from Census there to take
Yeah.
out the Sage.
Sage Straight tried to come in with tank.
What
He got taken
LB?
down by Dragoon LB,
What
yeah.
a LB? That was crazy. It looks like they're gonna follow up with a nice Monk LB too. They had the Scholar LB all ready to back them up. They came in fighting, used all of their LBs, and that's how they won the game.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to beautiful Diabolos. It's never sunny when we're here anymore. It's a damn shame. But this is Community Roulette number 45. My name is John. I am dead. Thank you for joining me today. Today, we've got some more games lined up for everybody's enjoyment and 2 wonderful casters to provide commentary for all of the hilarious moments and awesome plays. Glad to have you both back. Madam Sharky, hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. You know, the reason they don't have the sun here is because you're everybody's son, dude.
Oh my god.
You light up everybody's day.
That's what I like to ask. Has that worked for you? Like, not with John? Is that your go-to?
Look, I don't use that to flirt. I use that to make dumb jokes that are friendly.
I'm gonna use that. I want to see if it works.
All right, report back,
You tell me
report
if it
back.
works, man.
Yeah.
I'll report back.
Sharky is a wonderful community member. They are streamer for Aether Entertainer, and leader of Inherent Style FC. And of course, everybody kind of knows that they do the really cool portraits that we've been giving away for prizes so frequently this year. And they're going to be giving another one away today.
That's right.
Let's do, if I can spell, There's her links in the Twitch chat. Please give her a follow on socials and on Twitch. Sharky, tell us a little bit about some plans you've got coming up.
I got a lot of stuff cooking, guys.
Yeah.
Y'all better buckle up, okay? So next week before CR, 2 hours before CR, I'm gonna host an art party, and I'm gonna be giving away everybody who shows up for free the newest effect we released, which is the Blizzard one, to celebrate and get hyped for the updates in FanFest and Evercold. So everybody who wants a free picture of their character with the Blizzard effect, I invite you all to join me next week for a couple hours. And for everybody in CR, I've also, in case you can't make it, I'm posting a tutorial video. You guys can go ahead and just send me a DM. I want you guys to have that. Make sure everybody gets one. I hope you guys all participate. And then after that, near the end of the month, I'm still coordinating with some people, but I'm organizing a Chocobo Parade event, and we're going to be giving away the eating chicken emote then. So stay tuned for more tea on that. That's what I got.
Excited.
I'm so excited too, man.
I'm excited. Let's see here. And then, of course, returning from a few weeks ago, brother Orpheus. Orpheus don't do socials, so there's no links for him, unfortunately. You gotta just find him in a Discord and bother him if you want an autograph or something. Orpheus, how are we doing today, baby?
I'm afraid my autograph might devalue the paper.
I will not listen to this blasphemy.
I'm doing great. Good to be back. FanFest was an absolute delight. Whether you were online screaming with us or you were in there with the pit, CCRC was great. Got to meet so many wonderful people, put a face to a voice, and that was awesome.
Yeah, it's a big time. It's a super exciting. I think everybody is, for the most part, excited for Evercold and for the next FanFest in Berlin in a couple months. And Scotty,
can't wait for more of the tea.
Scotty, you're correct. Orpheus is a treasure.
That's right. You are, Orpheus.
Thank you. Yeah, that's gonna be. I know you're skipping already, kind of rushing for Evercold. I know when we were watching, the first things that we were talking about were, is it January yet? Can it be next year? Do I have to wait?
The waiting's the hardest part, man.
Oh man, tell me about it.
Honestly, it's a lot sooner than I expected. Almost to the point where I was like, well, if you guys need some more time, like take a little bit more time to make sure it's good. But like my thing was getting ready for this next expansion was I was hoping for more news on like fixing like the bones of the game and servers and stuff like that.
They did give us quite a bit of good info about it. I'm really happy with some of the changes, especially since everybody in PvP should be proud of themselves, because the changes to the battle classes is now being all taken care of by the original CC creator, man. They brought the OG. They said
Mr. Prime.
Mr. Prime. PvP leads the way.
Oh man, you don't know how much. Before we get started, a little story time. Man, when that Dragoon went up in the air and everyone was like, whoa, a new ability. It's like, that's Sky Shatter. It exists. And when the Paladin dashed to someone to cover, it's like, that's Guardian. It's existed. We've been playing with it for years. I
feel like this is going back to what we were talking about the last time all three of us were together, which is, the PvP really had captured job class identity so well. So to get the OG back to fix the overall gameplay is just incredibly promising. I'm so excited.
Me too. Me too. I'm excited for this first match because for our first fight, we're going to Bayside.
Ooh, one of my favorites.
We got two good teams. We got a brutal map to start them out on. It's going to be a good time.
We'll have to see if Roulette Wheel for maps is nice enough to plan us into the library.
Oh yeah.
I hope everyone's been having a lot of fun with that new map. I know I have. It is Oh man, it's such a cluster. Or all these maps where you look straight ahead and you see the person coming off the jump pad. Now in those maps, I can't help but think so many teams are going to be able to start and they're like, all right, let's hit this person. You're like, where? Which bookshelf are they behind? Which bookshelf do we come out of?
Right? Like, it's so chaotic.
I love the chaos.
All right. So diving
let's look
into
at our teams.
Yeah, diving into the teams. It's a standard 1 tank, 1 healer, and 3 res on each side. A little bit more of a traditional Bard and Dragoon coming out for Astra, but a very, very fast-paced Umbra. They've got a lot of those 60s, so White Mage, Reaper, a Monk at 75. I'm really excited to see how fast Umbra plays, and if they'll be able to reset for those 60s and just carry the momentum there before they can get bursted down by Astra.
Because knowing that our friends as they do in Umbra, they're probably going to get straight to it.
All right.
And yeah, they're already the first ones there and diving straight into it. Let's go, guys.
Gitsin manages to block a lot. Adele taking a lot of cleave damage. They're onto her. Pierce goes through.
They
Both
bullied her,
teams
but
manage
got
to
Gitsin
trade.
back.
Astro for Warrior coming out. They're on to Nia. Can she survive? There is no Paladin to save. White Mage is the only healer that they have available. Looks like they're running them. Pot is available.
Yeah, I was going to say, Umbra's trying to bully Skynar, and they're actually holding their own. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is pushing them along. Astra is taking the lead, but they left the crystal!
Has become a secondary option. I think they're just trying to go for sinks, running down poor Proto on White Mage there. Doesn't have much, looking low on mana, bullied back into it. Luckily, at least Adele's back onto the point, understands the job, knows to push the crystal. That's the objective there. Gitsin in guard, running out, pulled back. Excellent fear coming out as well. It's immediately iced by the Black Mage, and there's Yuki down. Reaper's not going to visit for very long.
Astra's still holding the clutch point and ended up claiming the corner. Skynar has just been really holding his own. It feels like everybody's been trying to take him down. He's just like, not today. Look at him go.
That's not to say any disrespect to Mr. Gidson over there on Warrior. Both Warriors really taking a large beating, but luckily for Skynar, he does have a team to protect him. Astro and Bard, a lot better than just White Mage.
The thing about White Mage is that they really have an amazing Kamehameha beam, but if they're in trouble, all they can depend on is that stun.
Yeah, Toshio finding Astro a little personal right there with this media. There's another Dragoon up there. Also Skynar. Both Dragoons not finding anything, but everyone's really low, scrambling next.
This is now just a scramble to pick up the crumbs. Everybody's giving it their all. Oh, looks like Bodvar might be going down. There he goes.
Looks like Bodvar is the first cookie to crumble in there. Taking those crumbs. Let's see what Umbra can find. LB's coming up. Noodle still has Bard LB. They are just bullying them away from point. Can't really kick a White Mage off point. Yeah,
Umbra's now going to reclaim the crystal finally, and now they're going to make a strong push.
Noodle's running for her life. Probably is going to go out. Everyone on Umbra is trying to cut her off. Noodle's stuck in a bit of a hard place, doing a good job of just waiting there, menacingly snowman staring into the distance, pounding herself to ensure that's out. No LBs used to capture her, and she's going to make a swift escape. All right.
All right, now we're back at the other corner.
Another White Mage beam.
Going in, but he was all alone. Now he's got to run for it.
Big Reaper fear. Big Astro LB. Skynar's still going to go down, though.
That trapped him in that corner with that Reaper ulti.
Yuki is going to go down as well. A lot of LBs used for Astra. Don't find as much, though. They do find the kill onto Toshio.
They got Toshio and they got Yuki together.
Adele out of mana.
They're still holding the crystal, but there goes Gitsin. Ugh! He dove in to try to save the crystal and got punished.
That was a really well played attack from Astra.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they were perfectly executing. That was really good teamwork, coordination, protecting each other. Good job, guys.
It looks like they're trying to a little bit of a difficulty trying to figure out what to do with this point. Koichi getting on, wibble wobbling off. Noodles jumping up and down, stomping her feet, saying here, here, here. Looks like they want to experiment a little bit with just holding a point and challenging.
They're waiting for Umbra to go for it. They're setting the bait.
Right,
Who
just
will fall
challenging
first for it?
Umbra.
Come and get it.
Looks like they're
So-
right about to push. There's a scream
Skynar
going
goes
out.
for the sabotage.
Only
And
hits
he's
Proto.
going. Oh, he does. He sabotage and got Proto. Looks like they're targeting Nea next. They do not want
Is
that limit
Dragoon
break
Reaper
again.
coming up? There's Nia. There's a Dragoon. There's Dragoon Reaper combo. Settle for a Black Mage, but it's 2 LBs for a single person. Now the rest of Astra is coming back in. Let's see what they can do. There's the Astra
there
LB
goes-
coming out. Hits,
Yep.
hits only 2 people on Astra, but that's enough to give Skynar the ability just to run in. Even though he's
They are
cracked,
really
still
playing
doing a
ring
good
around the
job.
bush here.
Skynar might be able to get to the pot. It is denied from them.
Ooh.
Sentinels goes into Bard LB. This is looking a bit precarious for Umbra. They do need to be on the point entering this.
Yep. Proto goes
Proto's
in,
on
but he looks like
point.
he's hurting. Oh,
Overtime
Now we're in
successfully
overtime.
entered. Noodles running for her life. A little bit of Bard LB left.
they are
no.
chasing Noodles down. They got her.
Proto
Astra needs
looks
to group
like
up
death
to
sentence
work
for them.
together.
There's a Goon LB. It's not able to find the White Mage.
Adele
There's
has
a
to run
Meteor.
for it. Oof.
Again.
Now that they got Astra's
Will they
got to
cycle
group
point?
up, and otherwise they're gonna keep trickling down. Umbra suddenly at the jaws of defeat got the upper hand.
Yeah, they're still 5 strong. They have a Reaper LB to tide them over. Dragoon LB is coming up as well. They still need to be on that point.
Bonfire's ready, but he doesn't want any trouble. He's trying to wait for the opportunity. Oh, there's the
a
Reaper
Reaper
limit
Fear.
break. Ooh, and Adele pays.
Skynar, the only one
They-
left.
They are trying to punish, and they're going for Gitson, but they're leaving the Crystal do it, leaving Adele all alone to defend. Koichi's trying to help from afar, but it looks like he might be next if he doesn't help Bodvar. Oh, he's
Ooh.
coming. They're
Strong
coming.
White Mage LB. There's a Dragoon up.
Woo.
Koishi's the last one in. Skynar and
He's
Warriors
trying to
coming
hold
back
the
in.
line.
Skynar gets he gets
Oh, he gets
screamed. Let's see how long Adele is going to be able to keep him alive. They do have 2 LBs to play with. Adele going into guard onto the point needs to
He
live for
managed
this.
to get the juice.
Needs to live for Astra LB. Noodles trying to make it to the point. Unfortunately, no form of mobility onto that. That was an insane turnaround from Umbra.
That was great, you guys. Way to complete the teamwork. You know, even if you don't start strong, it's important to just remember that you can always pull through and clutch.
I think they understood the assignment of their team comms, right? They have more of the liberal usage spending. Looks like their LBs caused Bodvar to need to restart his game, just packing on those LBs over and over and over again.
Congratulations, guys! You broke his game.
Bodvar was like, I can't handle the Reaper Fear.
That was too much
White
power,
Mage
you guys. You were
Beam.
too powerful.
That's where they get with tempo, right? They just keep piling it on, and once they get that their teeth in, they never let go. And props to Umbra for pushing them, and trying to honestly just keep the dominoes falling, keep those tempos, not necessarily needing to combo their LBs, but just using them to secure 1 kill at a time, packing those on, and soon, you know, praising Astra for their attempts to like leave the crystal and kind of do that karate movie move, right? Those martial arts movies where they flick their hand at you and say, "Come on, fight us," and Umbra said, "All right, bet." Sure, all right, we'll play your game, and they were able to execute and combo. It was really well.
They said,
Real
"Come
quick,
over
thank
here,"
you
and
to
Umbra's like,
Just
"Oh
a
my god,
Mini
guys,
Rat
thank you
for
so
the
much."
Subscription. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Yeah, thank you so much. Everybody keep subbing to John.
Yeah, any support that comes in, it just goes right back to the community. I use it for the event and to hire artists to give out prizes and get prizes. So we appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks a lot, man.
And our next map is Palestra.
All right, so basic map to another basic map, and maybe if we go to a game 3, we'll get the other basic map of now. I don't know, what is the abbreviation you all have been using, right? We call like volcanic, like there's a lot of like VH, volcanic. What are we abbreviating the new map to? I'll be honest, it's a little bit of a mouthful to pronounce.
I think everybody I talk to just calls it library. So
Library. All right.
I think
Go to
everyone
the
just
book
calls it
club.
library.
Book club, library. I've been calling it
AH.
studium.
AH works too. Yeah.
It could be
'Cause
short
it's
for.
Archaea, Harmonia, or Harmonious, or however. Yeah, I think everybody just calls it library that I've run into so far, which, you know, that works.
I'm happy with library. I'll start calling it that as well.
Speaking of fun community names, though, did you guys see that Frosty put up a poll for his for
Oh, I voted for it.
Kafka Ultimate, what he was going to call it during the world race that he does?
I thought it was
You can't
UMAD.
beat
That was
UMAD.
the
You can't
yeah
beat
UMAD.
that.
Everybody picked a UMAD.
Oh,
The only way you can make it better is add a bro at the end.
It was funny because like people were like, "It sounds forced. It's not funny." And I was like, "You perfect.
But it's
hilarious.
hilarious.
Exactly Kefka. It's UMAD."
I think we're
Man,
looking
I
ready
gotta
to
tell you
go
guys,
here.
as someone who's a fan of Final Fantasy VI, I am so stoked for this ultimate.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch. It'll be fun to watch.
It's gonna be excellent. I do hope every time you wipe, you get the Kefka laugh,
Yeah, I hope so too.
and then he'll just be like, "You mad, bro?" And you're like, "I hate you." All right. Focusing back onto the game, we have a little bit of a comp change.
Change up?
Yeah. Skynar and Adele switching roles. Adele reprising her warrior. Skynar going to the white mage. So they are equaling white mages across the board, which, as we know, is my favorite class. I never miss an opportunity to play white mage ever. I think I have a total of 0 games played on it.
No judgment, man.
Almost every job is
Every job is my favorite. It's a shifting thing. I'm sure after 8.0, every job will again be my favorite.
That's right. I'm so excited. They're gonna all be so much fun.
I can't wait. It looks like our participants can't wait either. Like White Mage, you know, go fast class. It's gonna go in. It's gonna brawl. A little bit more of a comboing on Umbra's side with all of their short LBs. So curious to see how well Adele can now survive on Warrior with the White Mage supporting them instead of an Astro. Teams
Already
starting to
they're going
clash right
straight to
now. Looks like both Warriors
They got Proto
are
right off the bat.
right, Proto right off the bat. Gitsin did
We
predict
talked
it.
too much
Gitsin
about
did
White
ask.
Mage. They're trying to punish Adele now. Adele's holding the line.
Into the enemy lines, all the way back. Point struggling there. Noodles surrounded by everyone. Toshi just barely being able to get out. Damage is prepped, being sent out. Aren't
Both
quite
teams are
able
going
to
back
find
and
Nia.
forth. One of the important strategies of PvP is knowing when to walk away, and they're doing a really good execution of it this time.
Looks like Bodvar's under some fire. AoE
there
soaks
goes
down.
Yuki.
They find Yuki before the 1 minute, so that's going to destabilize their plan a little bit. Adele going into guard on point.
But you know,
Everyone's
the rest of Team Umbra is so aggressive. They are not letting that slow them down. They're still pushing ahead.
They're doing a good job, like you said, yeah, individually fighting, like stealing pots. Toshi absorbing so
Oof,
much damage
there it
into
goes.
Riddle. Barely looks like there's a scratch on them left. Noodles pulled back, pounding out. Excellent use of returning out. Nia in a little bit of trouble.
And now they're
Looks
actually
like-
trying to go for Toshio.
There's a big white mage beam.
Oof, there's
the
Adele,
Reaper combined
and
with
looks
it.
like Skylar looks like they might be next. Run, Skylar!
There's just enough
Whoa,
healing.
he couldn't make it.
Execution finds Skynar there for white mage. Point
Oh, there
readily
comes
abandoned.
Noodles. Yeah, they don't need the point. They need the kills, and they got them.
Umbra now rescuing the point. Umbra taking a little bit of the book
They are
from
bullying Bodvar and
Bodvar.
Koichi-kun.
Yeah, Bodvar going up almost finds Toshi. That 99%
There
of
goes
the
the
guard
shot.
is finding them.
Adele's trying to save him with that shout, and they're punishing Toshio, but Toshio's about to get away.
About to run away. Running and taking that pot. Is able to fantastically live against a warrior scream. Nia in a lot of trouble now. Finding a lot of CC, a lot of trouble. No
Nia's
Sky
taking
Shatter from there.
advantage of the corner and managed to get away and go for the juice.
Looks like
you guys are
Gitsin
so
now-
slippery.
Gitsin not going to be blessed with
Ugh.
that same slipperiness. He's going to fall.
No.
Nia does survive, though. Tank helping out their DPS. Good coordination there.
The
Umbra,
rest
yeah.
of Umbra backed up once Gitsin went down. They needed to recover from that craziness.
Right, we're seeing Umbra. They still have a combo. Gibson's loss is, you know, the blessing for the rest of the team. That's White Mage,
They
Reaper,
got
and
3
Monk.
limit breaks ready, yeah. Meanwhile, only Astra has only 2. Well, actually
Noodles
1 and almost 2.
pre-prepping.
Trying to get everything set up, but they're not sure if they should go forth or not. Someone's got to
Here's
dive
the
in.
official
There
clash.
Oh,
They
that
find
was a
Noodles
double
out.
whammy.
Yuki dies mid LB. It's crazy White Mage beams coming from both sides. Koichi trying to lay onto the hurt there. Not an LB yet.
He paid for it, but I think that was a fair trade at that moment. They ended up reclaiming the crystal back.
Not much. The teams don't have much CC. There isn't much chase potential. Ice Star goes out wild on point. Not much to back it up.
They're going
Proto
for
enters
Proto.
guard.
Proto gets away. Now it's up to Nia. They're trying
Now
to
it's up
hold
to
the
Nia.
line.
Does have Sky Shatter available. Will die before that goes out.
They'll dive next round.
Bodvar in guard, goes into Sky Shatter, trying to chase under the speed, but will he be able to find Gibson? Not quite. Gibson running for his life. I think he's starting to learn that it's a bit personal. Proto doing his best to survive too. Gibson and Proto both making out alive, but running back into them, trying to contribute somewhere to the team. Yuki gonna be like White Mage beams.
Barely hanging on by a thread. They are punishing them, and they go down.
There's a big White Mage beam hitting 4 people, but there's no damage to follow it up on. Gibson easily returns into guard, screams, finds
Gibson
one.
shouts and is specifically focusing on Skynar, but there goes the drop. There goes the jump.
Will he be able to? Gibson's really finding it personal to try to get Skynar. Skynar's going to easily run out. Nia easily sidesteps and nullifies that Ice Star.
And now they're getting Adele. Adele goes down.
Medio finding that target. Koichi still pumping out damage onto Yuki. Yuki trying to soak up a lot of damage.
Go for the juice. They get it.
Koichi into the back. Trying to survive. There's the Reaper Fear out. Can they find the kill? Yes, they can.
Oof.
Should be noted that Umbra still leads. They've touched the 50. There's Payam going out on Bodvar. Astra does need to be on to this point.
Yeah,
Noodles rolling LB in the back. They finally found her. Adele needs to stay on to the point. Good White Mage beam. Good block by Proto. Proto returns beam back onto Bodvar. Astra really has to learn to cycle this point. Bodvar going onto the point. Taking it from Skynar. Adele onto the point. A lot of guards used.
Break dropped. They didn't jump, but ended up not getting the damage they wanted. So now it's just a big back and forth. Everybody is just kind of canceling each other out. It's kind of a stalemate at this point.
Looks like they're calling back onto Bodvar. He's in guard. Needs to get out. A lot of bursts coming down onto him. Looks like he's trying to stay on point as long as possible.
Comes back to hold the point.
Skynar
they gotta knock
guard.
him out. There comes Adele back to support.
Here's the Gurguru up. Nia's going up.
But he runs. He's good. Meanwhile, Adele's all alone, trying to survive.
Watch for this Reaper Fear. There it comes. Adele feared. Quickly jumped on by the Umbra. Now we're about to see White Mage and Medio coming out.
Noodles tried to hold the line, but didn't have the HP even with the guard. Leaving it up to Skynar.
There's the beam coming out.
Going down.
Toshi saving Medio, making it personal for Bodvar, keeping him alive just long enough to say, you could have been on that point. I'm going to kick you, punt you up, and make sure you'll never get there.
That was the closest thing I think I could see in actual in-game bullying.
All these Medios coming out personal. I do feel like the White Mage hate onto Proto and Skynar very feels personal. Teams just trying to eliminate these White Mages. It is a good target. Happy teams identifying and hopefully talking to each other. Try to eliminate that large tempo maker, because really nice beams coming out from both of them. Either finding a lot of people or comboing.
You know, because the team comps were so similar, they really had a lot of close moments with each other. It just felt like a lot of times they were just canceling each other out. It was a really great match, you guys.
Right, we see one beam coming out, and they're like, oh, you're beaming? I'll beam too.
It's like in Dragon Ball, where they just start Kamehameha each other. Whoever has the powerful beam wins.
And then the rest of the team comes in. You're like, ah! There's the Reaper Fear. There's your good LB. You're like, I got my friends.
My friends got hands. Oh no!
Oh, great energetic to start off the game. Yeah, I love to see. Unfortunately, or I guess for better or for worse, the latest patch change did come out and it did shake things up a little bit. I think the notable winners were Black Mage being like the highest of just getting, more numbers. Yippee! No major changes there. Picto got a little bit of a rock in its shoe. I'm happy to, hey, we had a set without Picto. Like that's already.
Orpheus, it's just a happy little rock, okay?
There was no Picto there, huh?
That's true. Yeah,
Wild.
Just a little happy rock.
A little happy rock in the shoe.
Look, at CCRC, we did get a game. We did get it like a team comp from BGC without Picto, and that was really nice to see. Dancer pulled out. Got to meet and talk with Erica, and we were kind of just screaming our heads off when the Dancer appeared. It's always fun to see. And here as well, it's fun to see a little bit of a, same comp, but different jobs, and that's always nice to see that the diversity.
Were you weeping with joy, Orpheus, when you saw there's no Picto at CCRC?
For that one set, and then it changed back to a long map, and then the Picto came back, and I said, "Oh, okay, fine. I guess one game is better than none."
I just imagine you just be like, woo! And then you see it just stone face. Oh.
I think the dream would be able to see every single job, having its time on stage. Every job finding a place, finding as small or big of a niche as it may be, just finding a home. Whoa, it'd be awesome.
Adele says the internet's too shit. I think it's you guys were just way too powerful. That's the second person now you guys have broken their stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are too strong.
All right, let me get somebody in for Adele. Let's get.
And we're seeing teams already form. Already glad to see. All right, so we have some familiar faces back. Koichi reprising that Black Mage Noodles. Hasn't played White Mage this set, but known for White Mage as well. We see Nia coming back on Dragoon. Scotty reprising that Dark Knight. We'll have to see what the map is, but we had some mechanicless maps, and Scotty's been known to love flipping people, dragging them in with that Dark Knight and calling mats home. So maybe we'll see a little bit more of that. That'll be really exciting. I would say still rather a standard comp for Asher that's been formed. 2 tanks, 1 healer, 2 DPS with Dragoon and Black Mage, reprising their roles from the first set. We're getting a little bit of a high aggression from Umbro that's currently forming. Again, a lot of reprisers. Levy on Samurai. All they would need is a White Mage to kind of round it out, because that seems to be the only healer that people want to play. Oh, we did have Adele's Astro. Mistake.
I was gonna say we had Astro the first round,
but it was switched to White Mage.
Well, yeah, they had to blast each other. They took it personally.
Yeah, they did, huh? Oh,
so
man,
maybe we'll see a little bit more personal beams.
That last fight was a good one to watch. See, people forget that Reaper's Limit Break, the second part, is an execute similar to Ninja, just has a lower HP threshold.
I can only imagine that when you actually get that off, it's so elation filled.
So satisfying.
Yeah. It's that rush of adrenaline that you gotta just keep on pumping, and for the other person it's like, oh man, and you forget, you have to go Google and go search it, and it's like, why did that do so much damage? You're like, oh, it's an execute.
That's
I
right.
see, I understand.
I forget. I think it's what is it, 25% health instead of 50 like Ninjas?
I thought it was lower.
Or it might be 15. It might be 15%. Yeah. So when Reaper gets their
25%.
LB,
You're right, John.
Yeah. Okay. When Reaper gets their LB, they get Communio first, and then Communio turns into that second ability that I forget the name of it, and it is an execute if you are at 25% or lower.
Perfectio, which is the sound that you make when you get that execute.
Which is what you say when you land it. Yeah.
Perfectio. You gotta say it with the passione.
A little bit of the Mario. Perfectio.
Oh my god, that was good.
That was pretty good.
As you don't look at the camera and you turn around and someone explodes in the background.
Meanwhile, the other guys are doing the other Mario. They're going, Mamma Mia!
Oh no!
Oh no!
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Toshi, for stepping in, reprising the role into the monk. So if we are rolling with these teams, quad support plus black mage on one side, and hyper super aggression, because we all know that warrior is a cosplay tank, right? It's more of like plays more of like a red with how aggressive you can play it. So we'll see.
I just always feel like it's like a warrior is just like a dog chomping at the leash, just ready to get you. That's what they're like.
That's about right.
All right,
yeah.
gets in. Changing to Viper. We'll see if these classes do log in.
I say that as a fellow warrior. One of my mains on PvP is also warrior, so I'm no different. Let me out.
Little difficult to play warrior without any support, so I do like the Viper. Gets in making a little bit of a tactical decision of seeing quad support, and is like, hey, this is the one time I get to have fun on Viper. Let's do it. I'm so happy for that.
All right, it's about to get hot in here, you guys.
Look, we're either going to get really long, drawn-out fights from this quad support comp, or we're going to see Umbra be able to break on through to the other side and channel some kills, deny them. Ooh, some really nice portraits that we're seeing.
Oh, man, yeah, that's really good.
I like all these portraits.
Ooh,
let's see what Umbra has in store.
A lot of night skies.
Hey, it's great. I do like how with Noodles and Bodvar on opposite teams, you do have just like the mascot head. It's the 4 really shiny portraits and then the mascot head being like, yeah, this is fine.
Team has to have one hype person. That's their mascots.
That's true. So this is really a game of Bodvar's legally distinct Winnie the Pooh versus Noodles' legally distinct Frosty the Snowman.
You've also got a goblin on Umbra, though, a little Toshio.
Well, I don't know if Winnie the Pooh had a goblin on their side, but we'll see if they win. Maybe
like a fucked
maybe
up, like a fucked up piglet, I guess.
A little bit more of a deranged piglet.
Yeah.
A murderous piglet. Oh, dear, get over here.
All right. Standard start for both teams going to Oasis. Teams are about to clash. Scotty already suiting
got
up.
the region going and are ready to dive right into the middle. No shenanigans this time.
Bodvar looks like he's the first, yet his teeth kicked in a little bit. Ooh, Noodles on White Mage.
Noodles too. They took the mascot battle personally. Levy needs some help now. They're cornering Levy and they're trying to get away and make it to the juice. But they get robbed.
Scotty understands the job. I can kill myself and steal your pot from you. The Noodles still under a little bit of pressure. Cover already used.
That leaves Scotty all alone to protect the crystal, so they leave. They go and help the friends.
They find Nia down. A lot of the pressure coming out from Umbra on this just like consistent damage. Largely abandoned in these games.
Yeah.
Aurora running from their life.
Yuki comes and picks up the crystal back up while everybody's just all over the place. They're all fighting near the Oasis and get Koichi-kun. Did not have that protag power from the cloud hair yet. It'll come.
Astra trying to regroup as 5. Team Umbra really pushing into them. They know that those LBs are going to come out. There's a White Mage Beam coming out. Not much to combo with it. My mistake. They do secure Levy.
Combo.
Noodles giving Levy that kind of like
afterburner. There's the Reaper limit break.
They're trying to find Nia. There's a cover going down. Perfecto. Everything's going to hit into that. Bodvar goes up.
Coming. There it
finding goes. Aurora. Nia able to complete the pot, but not much to be said about the rest of the team. Noodles coming back. Toshi in a little bit of trouble. Guarding on point, looking for a taxi exit. Point
They're trying to get Toshio down, but Toshi is holding one. Oh, nope.
Not much support on Umbra. It is all just gas forward.
They are trading it though and trying to punish Koichi-kun for Toshio's death. He's fighting for his life.
I'm not sure. Paladin coming in, Aurora getting that cover. Not popping guard just yet.
Tried to steal the crystal and almost got away with it too.
Astra finds their way back to the point. Levy uses a cheat. No LB just yet. Burst coming out onto Noodles already. Astra LB does come out.
Yeah, dropping the
Is going to sustain her. Noodles able to find a quick exit.
Noodles is running all over the place. Noodles is Weaves Nation certified, going all over the place.
Scotty tries to pull, gets in Wiseman in the point. Wiseman push point, lone on the point. Viper kind of where they want to be.
They're all coming. Astra's coming together and bullying Gibson personally, but he gets away.
A bit of a white mage beam. There's a Reaper Fear separating them. That. Astra has two big LBs. There's the Paladin LB, and they'll secure Toshi. In the meantime, right before the LB comes out, we're watching Levy really closely for this cheating. Second tank LB comes out.
Sky's got to run if they want to make it. Oh, there goes Blackest Night, though. They're okay.
There's the Viper bomb. Viper viping now, attacking Aurora. Trying to find it. Noodles here to back up to the team, but being cleaned in the process.
Oh, there's the dive. They're wobbling comboing Aurora. They want them dead, but they get away.
Got a bit of water coming out. Looks like Umbra is going to claim the water. Yuki sipping it up.
Oh, it was. Oh man, that was close. Levy and Noodles did a double KO on each other.
I think they've done. That's the second double KO that they have. Really, just respecting each other and dying with one another. Aurora gonna go down.
Break dropped.
Both teams kind of scattered. Umbra coming back, about to send Scotty. There's the Reaper Fear again. I think we've seen a number of them. There's the Meteor coming out on the Scotty as well.
Scotty's trying everything they can to stay alive. You can get support from Nea, but it's looking up. There goes Blackest Night. They're fighting to survive. They're getting away.
There's everything there. Not much throughput from them without their LB. Is Viper in LB can't quite secure the kill onto the Dark Knight. This point has been kind of just staying here around this 25 marker until Umbra really wants to push. Noodles again being focused down. Really great cover.
Bodvar goes down.
Great cover by Aurora and great teamwork with them too to secure Bodvar in the process. There's cheating coming out. We have one taker with Aurora. Will Levy bite? There it is. There's the Zanny use. I'm not sure if it was the best call there. That Aurora was already highly dead.
Should have gone in as a ninja class with all the times he's been sneaking off at this point.
Scotty about to get LB. Does pop it early.
Nice. He's still holding the line. Noodles is there to support him while using the corner for cover. Trying to take advantage of it.
Out, trying to counter that Reaper Fear coming out. Nia in a bit of trouble.
Stealth mode is still in operation, but they get caught.
Noodles now the only one on the point with Scotty. Scotty, both of them are a little bit in trouble.
There goes the Umbra Dragoon Limit Break. Dropped.
There's Viper Limit Break too.
Scotty for it. Oh, they got him.
Can't hang on for much longer. Astra really needs to find some stabilization with the Paladin.
Endangered. Noodles is melting. This is no place for a snowman.
Noodles finding her way, melting the way. Can Aurora live for the LB? Sure, they're mashing their LB button as much as possible. Can they get it?
Aurora's trying to hold the line, but they're all by themselves. It's
really good push. There's the Paladin LB.
They're giving everything they got, though. Everybody's willing Aurora, and Aurora is just clutching.
Scotty running back as fast as they can.
Right. There's a Reaper Limit Break. They said, don't get on here. But Scotty manages to hold the line and give Aurora time to try to get away.
I think they may have stabilized. Scotty in a little bit of trouble.
But Scotty pays the price.
Nia running onto the point, able to Wiseman, almost touching the 50. Noodles in a little bit of trouble, finding her way out.
Umbra is really trying to make sure that Team Astra just does not make it to the point, but they are sneaking in. They are so sneaky. And they get Toshio for it. Are they going to trade and get Noodles?
There's Koichi in the back, just peppering the point. There's not a lot of stability, not a lot of healing from Umbra. There's the Zanny that goes out, finds Aurora.
There it goes. Levy's in trouble, though. They did the limit break and hurt. They're going to go for
There's the Dragoon coming out. Finds Nia. There's nobody left on point from Astra. There's a quick move from Koichi coming out.
Koichi's trying to hold the line all by himself. He's all alone. And he goes down. Scotty's back.
still being saved. Toshi coming around off of the speed lane.
There's
There's
the
the Reaper
Fear.
Fear.
News is
There's
all
Monk
low.
Meteor as well, all used on Scotty. Astra doing a
Everyone's
really good job to stabilize, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
It's
There's so
hard.
much pressure from Umbra.
They were really just wailing, but each time it was 1-on-5. Team Astra was just holding the line. It was crazy how well each person single-handedly was holding off all these people.
Kudos to Koichi, just launching damage from the back line, but
That was wild, yeah.
there's not much that you can do other than just keep peppering the point. Like there's lethargy, some covers, but like without the general stabilization of what the traditional picks are in quad support. Usually there's a scholar that helps you maintain the point. A little bit of point presence and like aggro ability from a white mage, but I think they played it the best they can. Noodles under super high aggression. Like you said, no place for a snowman, and it looks like these lobbies now just hate white mage.
Yeah, I could see it.
I love these
from
fights.
Toshio was Skidson screaming, "You're so hot!" That's what you say when we are in a desert, Gidson.
That is true. So you could have just been talking about the temperature, but looks like Umbra has thrown down the gauntlet. 5 melee. I do hate to break it to them, but they do have a ranged imposter with Dragoon in there. So Bodvar's gonna have to keep quiet and be like, yeah, I just poke things with my stick.
It'll be all right, probably.
They're throwing down the gauntlet to challenge it. Noodles, tired of being run down on white mage, pulling out the newly buffed summoner, getting a 15% mit on some Mountain Buster. Really welcome change. Like, look, honestly, any caster change that is helps us move away from Picto, I am here for it 100%.
All change is good change as long as it's not Picto.
Pretty much, unless it's lowering their damage or something. But yeah, a little bit of a comp change. Koichi, I guess, looking at how much fun Monk Medio is, how personal you can make things, switches to Monk from Black Mage.
I like how we're immediately moving on to the next map is the other hot one. Good luck, Noodles. Don't melt.
We'll see if she can challenge expectations. Snowman
I'm saying
and
with
volcanoes.
Evercold, there should be a snow PvP map. And if there is, Noodles, that's your time to shine.
That would be great.
Oh, man.
I do want to point out a joke that we got in chat earlier when they were killing each other. Heide was saying that they were holding hands all the way to the ER, and Werner and said that they were platonically bleeding out side by side.
They're holding hands like Naruto and Sasuke were at the very end, where there's just no hand, there's just blood.
Yeah, it was too good. I had to call it out. That was great.
That's a good one, man.
That was a crazy fight, though. That was a bar brawl.
Mm-hmm.
That's one that you put on YouTube with Freebird guitar solo in the background.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome.
All right, Gibson.
You know what to do, John.
Gibson
Oh, here we go.
openly challenging for Koichi, throwing down the gauntlet once again. Team's about to make a clash.
Woo, then they
They're
go
going
right to
in.
it. They're all hanging on this
Bodvar-
side, and they end up targeting Koichi-kun.
They threw down the
Immediately knock
gauntlet.
them down, but Toshio trades. They go down too.
That's a great thing that Astra has been doing. Even with their lower damage profiles, they're always finding a return. Right?
They're making sure to pay back.
Yeah, even with like, all right, that's Noodles maybe going
Noodles is
down. I
hurting.
don't believe cover is available. He's just doing its thing. That Mountain Buster mitt doing its thing, keeping her alive for as long as possible.
And now they're focusing Scotty.
Astra has to
Scotty
be a
who's
little
using
bit
the corners
careful
to his
here,
advantage
though.
to try to dodge the damage.
She might be in a bit of trouble. No mana left. 1 minute's
Oof, that
about
was
to
a good
come
use of the
up.
bubble.
There's a pool, large pool coming in. There's a really nice HP
There's
restoration
the
there.
Blackest Night, and there's the Reaper.
There's the Reaper Fear catching Aurora into that cover. A lot of support coming down on Aurora though. He's just one of the best mitigation tools available.
I do like how you're correct about Bodvar. He is just hanging back and going, I will just poke them with this stick. And
He understands the point presence, but luckily for us, Reaper Fear, we understand Reaper and Viper giving them an excuse to go into Viper mode. Nia reprising her
darting all over the place trying to survive, but here comes the fire. Good luck, everybody.
We have a couple LBs to work with. Both LBs going up. Bodvar going up on
there's
point.
a Dragoon
Trying to
limit
look at
break.
Nia. Nia guards right in time, nullifying all that damage. There's
Bodvar
a
manages to avoid
back-to-back
the flames,
video right
but
there.
There's a lot of fire here. Look at all this go. Sky's holding on by a hair. Fight with everything he's got.
Toshi medioed Scotty, but they were able to get their LB out in time, and then immediately Koichi medios Toshi back for a payback.
They're meeting each other.
All right, first time Astra onto the other side of the map. Nia Doodle
There
pushing
goes
the
another
point.
Reaper limit break, pushing them farther away from the point and kind of cornering them.
Noodle's not
Against
quite
Noodles.
feared by that though, but still able to find it. Scotty doing a really good job pulling as many people as they can.
Oh,
Nia,
yeah.
again, pushing the point really hard to trade a Scholar onto the point. And there it is. They have advantage. They have Paladin LB
Astra's
available.
going ahead and kind of getting some good ground. There's the cover.
There's cover into LB. Scotty choosing to run away from Paladin, trying to find a way to reset.
They're all ganging up on Koichi-kun. So he's trying to get everybody away from the point to try to get everyone safe. And they're punishing Levy back. Oof, Levy's getting chased down. Will they get away? No, they do not.
They do find the punish, but point has reset to 0. Umbra finding the opportunity to push it in. Toshi going to be the next target. No guard. There's Koichi coming in with the Meteo. No support available on Umbra. Finds him second kill.
Gitson's trying to protect the point by himself. He's 3v1ing them. Good luck, Gitson.
I think he can stall for a really long time. Look at the LB timers we have. Scotty almost coming up. They only have Scholar LB. Umbra
is ready to rumble, man.
They have
They're
an
gonna
Exodia.
drop everything.
Yeah, let's
luck,
watch
Astra.
to see what they can do. Looks like they're giving up the 50. They want.
This just feels like a strategic drop kick on Team Astra. Like Umbra I just feel like they're about to just drop it. Here it goes. They're going.
Levy moving in, really quiet, already burning that Makyo. They give up the 50. They should be pushing in, trying to be aggressive. There it is. They're trying to find someone. Baja coming out immediately, annihilating Yuki before the fear can even come up. There's Dark Knight LB. Noodles will go down, and with her Yu-Gi-Oh! Summon of Bahamut.
Bubbles everywhere, and the game's fire. Everyone's bringing all the stops.
Rora's going to be next to the fall. There's
Aurora and Koichi-kun. They're dropping the hammer. Look
there
at
was
him
a
go.
good top touch right there.
Scotty's trying to hold the line. Him and Naya.
Scotty definitely going to fall sooner rather than later.
He was all alone.
Sacrificial lamb. They still maintain to keep Yuki's Reaper
That was
LB.
a good long stall, yeah.
But Umbra might be in a bit of trouble. Although a lot of LBs used on Astra, they're still in the lead, and they still have Monk LB, and they have a Scholar LB to play with too.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Toshi is close, but still not quite there yet. They're gonna have to hurry if they want to try to get a good comeback.
There's an instant
and they
meteor.
know it. They punished him. They
Toshi
didn't
gets
want it.
found.
And Astra goes for the win!
Gets it in scales onto the point. Yuki trying to give space. Unfortunately, you can't move in those excuse me.
Someone's
You
gotta
can't
be
move in
up,
scales.
That overtime really snuck up on all of us, I feel like. As soon as it hit, everyone was just like, what happened? Hey, we got another sub! Thank you. Everybody, thank you so much for subbing. And John, he deserves it. He deserves all the subs.
Yeah, thank you, Snark. Love you, baby. Up for 20 months. What a fucking hero.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
A patron of the arts. A patron of the arts.
Violent arts, to be more specific.
Yeah,
fighting is like a form of art. That's why there's all the different styles.
Right, there's, we're spectators. There's a spectacle. I'm going to put a little bit of tinfoil hat and suggest that maybe Umbra wanted a game 3. That's the only reason why they would step off point. They wanted to give us an amazing game 3.
I mean, they've been just rocking it so far, so please, by all means, guys, give us more.
All right, Toshi's switching, a little tired of the monk, switching to Bard, giving a little bit more oomph to their team. Astra looks like they're saving. No, there might be some last minute comp changes here. Umbra really still committing. I think they've gone away from the 5 melees, finding it a little bit too troublesome to actually fight for anything. But still sticking to the idea of 5 reds. All right, Spinner finds C9. We'll have some fun tornadoes. Library, unfortunately, still on the board.
Oh, Shield, I'm a wholesome being. I'm very sweet. Okay. You a spicy sweet one, that's what. You bite people.
That was quick. They all got ready to go really fast. All right,
They're
C9.
ready, ready to rumble, ready to roar. All right, we got some final comp changes. Nia really upset that there hasn't been a Picto, and she has just decided to go play Picto.
You talked about it so much, and they just took it personally.
Caster curse. Like, what's up with this class? Just go play it. But again, yeah, Umbra still sticking to the idea of 5 reds is the best way to play. Introducing a little bit more range to not get a little bit more poked, but we'll have to see how that manifests for them. No greens on any team. Everyone is sick of healers.
Y'all are on your own. You gotta heal yourselves.
Yep. You know, Umbra a little bit more on their own. There's no paladin watching over, no guardian angel, but yeah, effectively, yeah, everyone on your own. Skill based if you can survive.
Either that or go and drink your juice. It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
Yeah, that was waiting for someone to say it.
I was giving you guys a moment. If you didn't, I was going.
All right, I think I saw an errant Payon from Toshi onto Levy, so that might not be available as we start off this fight.
This is one of my favorite maps. I'm so excited to see how you guys handle this. Let's go.
Let's see. Teams ready to clash. Buffs coming out. Looks like Aurora is the target.
Straight into it. Yep.
Death Warrant onto them. Guard still available. It won't be able to guard before they finally go down. Bodvar getting support. Enough support into the team. Payon out.
There, looks like they're going to try to get the trade with Levy.
There's a trade. 1 for 1. Umbra still in a bit of trouble. Mana bar's really low.
You're trying to... Noodles is going down.
This is just bodies following left and right. It is still a 3v3. Still open. Scotty.
Scotty goes down.
4th person to fall right now. Or 5th person, rather. Koichi in a bit of trouble. Last one left.
Trying to come up from the rear.
Pot not available. One's about to come up. It's
there we go. Aurora's back to try to protect, but there's the Reaper limit break.
Won't quite find anyone that fast. Yuki still managing to survive. Burst coming out.
Yuki manages to get away and drink the juice. And now the person that's paying the price is Nea. They gotta keep Nea alive. There's Blackest Night.
Available. There's a Meteor onto Bodvar.
Yep, dropping that kick.
Just running as fast as he can. Not enough to live for him. So close to LB onto that side. Asher trying to push forward. Toshi's the next target. Already out in guard. Half mana left.
Aurora and Sin Noodles are trying to stay close to cover and protect each other.
There's the triple man dog onto Toshi. Viper might be viping. Koichi already covered. Winds are about to come up in 6 seconds.
Oh, here comes the winds.
Aurora really trying to save.
Everybody get ready to fly.
Let's see who gets it. Aurora Levy.
Everybody jumps.
Aurora gets the LB. That's a huge win for Astra.
And that tornado right behind him is going to make it tough for Astra to push. That was really bad for them. Oh, the tornado's coming for that pinch.
There's the Reaper LB, but not enough damage to back up. Aurora pops LB. Yeah, Aurora pops LB that they got from Feather, and I think that's Astra finally breathing a sigh of relief.
They got a good push on that. Noodles is pushing the Crystal to try to gain some ground. Meanwhile, the rest of Team Astra is just going for it. They're punishing Toshio. Toshio goes down. Next is Levy. Oh, whoa! That was a double KO. That's Levy's way.
Levy trying to give team a little bit of reprieve. I'm afraid Umbra is looking to take the retreat, not taking that.
Vincent had to run back and use his bubble. He's running.
Right, they're not
Astra's
quite
taking
looking
full
for
advantage
that
of that. They are not stopping this aggression. They can't. They gotta keep going, giving them everything they got. And here comes the Dragoon limit break.
It is the Bodvar
Focus on
downtown
Aurora,
special.
But it gets blocked by the bubble.
Not finding much damage. Gets in a bit of trouble out of snake scales.
and he
Finds
goes.
death.
He tried to
There's
roll
Bard
snake
LP
eyes and got
coming
snake
out.
eyes.
Aurora, drain of
Aurora
mana
goes
is gonna
down.
die.
It looks like they're trying to focus Naya next.
There's
That
a Meteor
Heavy's trying to
onto
sabotage.
Levy.
Ooh. They got
Reaper
Levy.
Fear
There's a Reaper
used.
limit break.
I'm afraid I don't know if there's enough
Oh,
damage.
I think they're gonna punish Yuki for it. They're trying to punish. Can they get the juice? They get the juice. They're trying to get away now.
Yeah, Yuki able to run out really easily. Koichi pays the price for that. Astra's
And
still in a
meanwhile,
really
Team-
good place.
Yeah, meanwhile, while Yuki's running away, Astra took advantage and kept pushing just a little bit more. Giz is trying to hold the line. Bully Naya. Naya dropping the strategic bubble to get away with that. And now they're going for juice, leaving. Oh, man, Koichi-kun always gets a pay, and he's taking on for the team. There's Bahamut. Oh, him and his big wings, goddamn.
Bahamut, yeah, just gonna gently pepper people onto the point. Aurora.
Oh. Yuki gets away for the juice, but now Levy's the one that's hurting. And Levy goes down. Oh, but they got the trade with Scotty. Ooh, but now Team Astra has to back up. Now that Scotty's going down, Aurora's kind of alone to help. Astra comes back to help, but whew, it's now even. Everybody's giving them everything they got.
Right, there's the Phalanx coming out. Aurora soaking up as much damage as they possibly can. Koichi doing a really good job shielding off point. Noodle's doing a really good job surviving into the fray. LB is coming up for Astra. Umbra really starving into that territory right there.
It's almost creeping up to overtime. Umbra's gonna really have to slaughter them to get a good recovery.
There's Aurora. They don't forget to be on point. Multiple people ensuring that they enter overtime this time. Noodles patiently waiting, trying to bait.
Strategically waiting. But it
Takes
ends
a
up
lot
not
of
working.
damage, but
Gibson
it's not
actually
enough.
gets the one away. He's actually getting a lot of territory while the distraction's happening.
Gibson, yeah, trying to wiser the point as much as he can.
Koichi-kun said, "No, you don't. Get back over here."
Not sure how much they can do. Gibson in his element onto the point, dodges significant amount of damage.
They're
Koichi
really trying to
alone
punish him
on the
for that.
point.
But Koichi-kun's the one that's hurting. Gotta run and get the juice, which they do.
Oh,
but they got off the point.
Again, off the point to try and find some kills.
You gotta keep your toes in.
The bloodlust was too much.
Hey, I get it, man.
I get it too.
I think that's a little bit of a side effect of running 5 reds. Is all you can see is red, and they
When
need
you
to
play
just.
red, you just all you can think of is murder.
So really well played by the teams. 5 reds, hard to pilot, but they never gave up, and they kept trying to have that forward momentum.
That was a really good sneak recovery that they tried to do then. If they had kept it up, they could have had a really good chance to steal the victory. That was good.
Hey. Hey, really good games that we're seeing so far, and a bit of diversity. I think the jobs that we haven't seen so far would be, believe we've seen every single. We have not seen a Sage. We have not seen a Gunbreaker.
And we haven't seen a machinist.
Haven't seen a machinist.
Or dancer.
Or dancer. You know, the only class that matters here. They did get nerfed with their Killing Waltz, but hey, they're still fun.
It's still fun.
Is it dancer?
We didn't do ninja, and we haven't done ninja, and we haven't done red mage also.
Yes, but that's a pretty good. From 2 sets, only missing a handful of classes. Yeah, dancer, best new favorite class. I've always believed in it from day one. I've always been a day one dancer believer.
Day one dancer believer. How am I doing?
Dancer is so much fun. Are you ready? Are you readying yourself, John?
Yeah, I'm readying myself.
Sometimes you gotta hype yourself up, man.
Yeah, be patient with me, guys. Be patient. It's my first day.
Yeah, first time.
My first day.
I mean, technically second time of a new year, but you know, who's counting? Who's counting?
There we go.
I guess while we're waiting, last time we had some predictions. Last time all three of us together, we had a little bit of predictions for the new jobs, and those predictions were thoroughly thrown out the window as Yoshi P announced that the 2 new jobs will be original jobs. So I wanted to get all your thoughts if you had updates as to what you hope something might be.
I'll start. I'll start with my first hopes. So I think the tank that they're trying to allude to, Yoshi P always likes to give like little clues, and his shirt looked like almost like a Magitech kind of class where they have double shields. Or like maybe you can like deflect and parry that. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like some sort of, and especially with the Evangelion collab, I just feel like it's some sort of like mech operator. I don't know what they would call that.
Trying to tie in the alliance raid into it. That's interesting. That would be really cool.
Get in the mech, Shinji. And then for the other one, the range one, to go with the Evercold vibes, I'm gonna guess it's like some sort of like trapper or like that form of hunter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. That would be really cool. I know because the shirt is from, I think I forget how to pronounce it. Rinaton. It's the Cape Westwind individual. Yeah, Ratanen for Guess Who's Back. I know the popular. Well, aligning with your Star Sharky, your prayers, that the popular thought is it's like some type of double shields like gun tank. If you played Monster Hunter, right, that gun lance would be really cool to see.
Exactly.
It is a main tank, and it may seem that main tanks might reprise a little bit of a shield, similar to Paladin, which would be pretty cool.
I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited for that. I used to love Paladin for that, and then when they changed it, it wasn't the same. I was like,
I'm of the mindset I've updated from my incredibly wrong Geomancer. I am now on the boat for Valkyrie because we're getting a lot of I believe Norse inspiration.
Yeah.
There's some, theory crafting by the community that the hopes that Odin might have been in the trailer, the little bit that they showed us, the blue eye, Valkyrie, right, a Norse themed class. I think it has appeared scantily in some loose Final Fantasy related like franchise or game, but we might see something that uses like a spear and a shield, and the illusion for the shirt where it says "Guess Who's Back." I am on Team Boomerang.
Ooh.
Kind of like a hunting class. So during FanFest, there was a segment, and who knows if Yoshi P is just kind of hyping us up, but there was a segment during his little Q&A where he was asking the crowd for weapon suggestions on who they think the next the weapon will be. Many of us are thinking along the lines of tanks. There's the traditional hammers, Blitzball obviously shouted.
Right, that's what my immediate thought at the beginning of all this. I thought they'd bring Blitzball, but nope, not this time.
No, because it's original, unless it's something close, unless it's related. But he said that it was said, and a lot of things were said. But I'd like to believe on the side of boomerangs. Boomerangs do come back.
That's really cool, man. That's a great theory.
My tinfoil is Slim Shady, so
What job would that correspond to? Pray
Yeah,
tell.
it could be singer. Right? I mean, they
Like
did.
a songstress rapper thing.
They did say that both jobs are original. They are not legacy Final Fantasy jobs, so that will be interesting.
Right. I believe
The next battle
songstress
class is
has
a
been
rapper.
used.
Get in the throne.
I will say, okay, this is a little on the same vein, but I swear, if summoner, if their next summon is Odin, you guys all owe me. Okay, I embarrassed myself in front of Yoshi P, and I felt really bad, and it's all because I suggested that, and then everyone's like, "Oh, it's Bahamut." So you guys owe me. If the next summon is Odin, I want a thank you.
How'd you embarrass yourself in front of Yoshi P? I gotta hear this.
Okay, well, so on the letter, it was one of the last letters where they had a live translator working for them, and she's super nice lady. And it was the live letter before Dawn Trail when they were showcasing all the job classes, right? And the summoner's coming up, and and everyone was going, "Ooh, what's it gonna be?" And everyone was making theories, and I just said it should be Odin, Zatenzuken, baby, and the whole chat, like everyone was going, "Odin, Odin!" Like after I said that, they're all like, "Yeah, that's good!" And then all of us collectively, when we saw Neo Bahamut, all of us were just like, "Oh." And to the point where the translator actually said that, she goes, "Oh, I think they had different ideas." And meanwhile, I was the one that stirred the pot, so I'm just like, oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know. I felt so bad.
You might have, that might be I think the hope for the character skins is that you may be able to choose. That's a big hope that you might be able to choose your own primals that you get to summon. That would be really
That'd
cool
be
to
so
see.
cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah, they already have the tech to do it between your carbuncles and the primals, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Let's talk about the comps for this. Right, comps. Again, back to our first set. 1 blue, 1 green, 3 reds. We do see a dancer. We do see a sage. Dancers on both teams, so I do expect a dance-off battle sometime in here. Both with goons. Both with really powerful. Asher a little bit more AoE heavy. Umbra a little bit more. They have single target with the machinist. Teams beginning to clash.
Has a lot of utility to pull on them. Ooh, and they
Merlin being
are
found
punishing
first.
Merlin.
Trying to survive as much as possible. Pulled out of assault. They are going to find the kill onto Merlin there.
On him. They're trying to get the trade.
Sage listed as green, but doesn't heal very much.
Meanwhile, Bob Bartain leading around the tatami mats, trying to get some escape, and they managed to get away.
He's trying to go for the juice, gets stunned onto the mats. No more mana, is going to fall. Noodle's in a lot of trouble.
They punished Noodles for that. Oh, that was a good toss-up.
Flipped it onto the mats. And looks like Heia's going to be found as well.
Man, they are all just fighting on the mats. I just keep watching them just go up and down.
It's also just that one mat. It's that singular mat that's only being flipped.
You all can fly. Just believe.
Banjin out of dashes. Sage a little bit of trouble onto the point by themselves.
Banjin goes and runs around and ends up getting the juice.
Levy found alone to the point. Needs to guard. Damages are coming out. Gibson gets the return fire.
Oh, went for the juice and could not make it. But they're trying to get him back. They're trying to punish Skynar. Ooh, here comes the Clocktown dolls.
Swords onto the side. 1 minute. Actually, Umbra.
Banjo tried to do a sneak around and ended up getting wailed.
I think that was a swords death. That's our. I think that is an event death.
Juice. Oh, you got the juice and denied K of the juice. Back on the toss-up match. Another body flying.
Skynar getting a shot. Thought he could get a little bit higher altitude. Maybe better shot. Not how it works, but still able to secure the kill. A lot of LBs
be cool
used
if you were a machinist and you could just pop a shot from at the top. That would be cool.
Would be really cool, but Skynar nonetheless still finds the kill. Motor used a little bit. Shield coming out. Merlin trying to group up people as much as possible. Big dance. Only is going to hit one person.
They got Gibson going down.
Taro but they got also the trade with made as well. There's a summoner. There's summoner dancer combo. More minis coming out. Merlin getting mini.
More dancing.
Noodles trying to survive as long as possible onto the point.
Noodles is
Bahamut's
kind of
still
alone
wailing.
here. Ooh, that
There's
was a good drop.
Bodvar crashing down onto you and saying, "No more, please."
Bodvar's like, I can fly with my spear.
Might have been a little bit of a mistake on that part, though. Kaide still has LB onto their side.
So does Noodles.
Right, there's a combo there. Bodvar losing out on that Dragoon LB in this fight. They have two huge LBs in Dark Knight and Sage contending against White Mage and Dragoon.
Merlin and Banjan are going to have to really work together and line up their specials really good to hold this push. Oh, there's more tatami tosses.
Back onto the mats. Merlin trying to find Gidson. Gidson return fire. Finds a lot of people. Double stun. Sage Cage is on point, but people are already in a lot of trouble. Bodvar already down. Merlin already popping
leaves
LB.
the cage, trying to toss him back on the mats, but just misses, so he has to go back. Oof,
there's a scream onto the point to finish off the manaless Merlin on Dark Knight.
Limit break going. There it goes.
Not much available from Astra. Trying to call the full retreat. Kaya
is running for it.
Pot to get out. They are still chasing. They have the speed to
they're being
chase.
Chased down. Well, they got the protection from Kaya. That was a good recovery there.
All right, looks like there has been stabilization. Umbra once again pushing to the side.
Up, getting ready for the next big push.
Let's look at our
now everyone's
combos.
Kind of even.
Dancer and Summoner available for Astra. Only Dancer available. White Mage LB is soon to come up. Kaya, there's a dance.
Off, here it goes.
Barely clips Taro. Not one dies from the Bahamut yet. Levy dying, losing that Bahamut.
Oh, and Taro manages to get away. And they still have their limit break. They're still ready to keep shaking.
Right, Taro and White Mage. So White Mage and Dancer pretty deadly. Beam from downtown, finding Kaya, saying, "No, you cannot exit the mats.
You shall not pass."
You can't pass this specific spot. Dance not finding anyone. Dragoon coming down, unable to combo.
Damn, Bodvar jumped and is hurting it for it. He's got to go for the juice. Will he make it? No, he gets
Merlin
robbed.
The first to fall. Bodvar already in the back, finds the field pot. Astra needs to find themselves
on the cusp of victory. Oh, there's that snipe. Ooh. That was a good snipe from Skynar.
That's Wash Kaide going from downtown, going on to the point, threatening all the guards.
There he goes.
Unable to guard at the time. Loses a lot of mana healing.
Trying his hardest. Denied to stay on the point. Bodvar's all alone. Oh.
Merlin coming in. Bodvar
Astra's trying
dead
to trade
out.
each other off for the point. Merlin's all by himself. Levy's trying to help, but they are denying them.
Good pull into the guard. Merlin really using that corner to try to survive. Needs to try to live for his LB. Can he make it? A little bit of healing back from the plunge.
But ended up costing most of Astra their team. Noodles took a sacrifice for Team Umbra, and they ended up holding the line.
Banjan's next on Sage, saving his Sage LB. Try to cycle this point as much as they can. A lot of gripping onto the point from Umbra. Banjan in a lot of trouble. Down mana.
Tyro drops it.
KO trying to find desperately.
For it.
All right, now it's Merlin's job. He's going to come in from the door. Pre-shielding.
Bodvar's trying to hold the line. He's all alone. And he gets pulled off from that warrior pull. I love that move. Ah, he's running for it. They're punishing him, and they get him. Man, Umbra has been so ruthless.
Merlin pushing the point. He needs to get it past this door. It's in the best position for Umbra. Does Arcanine LB
Astra's got some limit breaks ready. But Gidson denies
There's the dance. It's immediately shut down.
There's a Dragoon
LB coming out. Blocks the Marksman Spite. Sage Cage really paying off already. Bahamut already in from Astra's side, returning fire. They step off the point for just enough time.
Just enough time for Umbra to win.
Merlin not able to make it the way back, but the use of Elbis at the end was really good. Sage Cage blocked so much damage. They couldn't find a kill with the Bahamut at the end, though, and Umbra just outlasted them at that point.
The other thing is, I don't think I've ever seen a match that did so much activity on the tatami mats. They were like, everybody was just flying up in the air.
Yeah, this is where Scotty wishes they were in to try to get the flipping. But yeah, just that specific mat on there. Both teams doing a good job. At least a lot more of the range being disciplined to not trying to flip the mats. But yeah, every team just being like, all right, let's challenge each other on mats. Let's throw down this gauntlet. Very fun to see all the time.
Finally getting to the map I've been so excited for, the new library map. I can't wait.
All right, Astra asking for.
This is why I have chat blocked, right?
I also like how in the Twitch chat they said both the dancers looked like pop boys. It's basically was just a battle between the boy bands.
We unfortunately didn't get the dance off that I wanted though, but I love the appeal. We saw the best of both worlds from dancers. Sometimes you dance, sometimes you get a lot of people, sometimes you get none, and sometimes you die as you start to dance. And you're like, come on, guys, I just wanted to dance.
You just gotta shake it sometimes. The dance limit breaks were really well executed, because of how the teams were working. They couldn't do it at the same time.
Yeah, unfortunately, not too much support from these teams. But right, Sage might be a green, but is more of a green, a red cosplaying a green at that point. But we're seeing a little bit more support coming in from the teams.
How do you do, fellow greens?
How do you do, fellow greens? I can shield too with my LV every 2 minutes. There's some pretty outputting shields, but right, we are seeing a little bit of change. Last minute changes of teams. We're seeing Gunbreaker, Livy reprising the Samurai coming out, and Noodles going back to green on Astro. It's a little bit more pumped Healy on that.
It'd be really fascinating to see how this helps in that, especially in those choke points where they gotta push it up the stairs.
Right, with how much time Merlin spent on point, he's forgoing the edge and the darkness and reprising Gunbreaker. Or not reprising, he is going Gunbreaker, challenging Gidson's warriors, seeing which blue can hold the point better. Obviously, you know, Gunbreaker has a little bit of help, but both again 1/1/3s, 1 tank, 1 healer, 3 reds on the side. Both have a Dragoon. I'm happy to see that Astro still, you know, Kea still maintaining that dancer. Not gonna let them get. Not gonna, you know, one loss isn't. You know, you're used to that as a dancer.
That's Kayazi dances and cooks eggs. That's what they do.
That's right.
our humble egg chef is by night a lethal entertainer.
Perfect.
What they do is excellent.
Let's see how these teams approach the bookshelves. Merlin already going in as fast as possible. Noodles trying to spread macro, or rather Lord card as fast as possible as well. Gets under a lot of fire. Kayazi. They are scared of the dancer. That's why it's first. Gidson finding fire, but it looks like he's only being chased by 2 people. Can he make it out? Levy taking a lot of damage. A lot of grouping.
Ooh, they end up getting Gidson for that chase. Meanwhile, Bodvar and Taro are trying to hold the crystal, keeping it at a stalemate, waiting for their team to come back. They're finally coming back.
Bodvar guarding off in a bit of trouble. Umbra knows that he has no guard. He's trying to run away as fast as possible. Still found in. Again, we're seeing fights on 3 major avenues over here.
That's
Umbra successfully resetting. Point is being pushed. Wise Man by Asher. Banjin looks like he will find the 25 here. Begin trying to crack. The fight's happening on the other side. Skylar dodging a lot of damage.
They're wailing on him. Oh, and he goes down.
Times his LB just enough. Gets that last hit. Full stacks onto a guardless Skynar, a machinist. Banjin trying to find some help.
He was all alone. Now his team's coming back. He's got to run and get some safety, which he does.
90-second LBs are coming in soon.
Payback. They made sure to deny KD before that limit break bot dropped. But here comes Bahamut.
There's Bahamut out. Taro falling really low. Gets executed. Gets as well taken out.
Dang.
A lot of damage coming out from Astra. They're still maintaining that point.
They will not have this.
2 minutes.
This Noodles is in trouble. Noodles is trying to take advantage of the bookshelves. Oh, it just got denied the juice.
I think Bodvar well-timed chaotic spring there to pierce everyone, or to pierce through Noodles right there.
Meanwhile, Astra's getting a good recovery and push on the crystal. Managed to get it up the stairs.
Who is that? Levy executing. Taro finds themselves like trying to push a little too far.
Team Umbra's got a lot of limit breaks ready. Astra's gonna have to be ready.
Let's see how much they spent. There's the dance coming out. Finds
here comes
two.
Dragoon. There's the
Extended
jump.
onto two. Sage Cage used as well. Ooh. Every LB firing off. Warrior LB, last of LBs to fall out.
There's the Warrior one.
It's onto the Sage. Gets it trying to bully the point as much as possible.
But the Sage Cage is trying to hold them off.
Skynar trying to support from the back, but unfortunately
Bodvar's
Sage Cage denied that much damage. Bodvar trying to get as much as possible. No Paladin to save his life here. Merlin now on the point.
To get away, but now Merlin's all alone. Levy and Benjamin had to go back and heal.
I think Merlin's consigned himself to die into the point.
Taking one for the team.
Ooh, Banjin just barely doesn't get bullet out. Kayazi now finding some trouble. Wanted to see front row seats to Merlin dying and is going to pay that price. Umbra says you want to watch.
To pull Umbra away as far as they can.
Right, Umbra says you want to watch Merlin die. You can join him now.
You can go where you guys belong.
Umbra coming in there, trying to stop that 25. Levy getting blown up. Merlin soon to follow. Merlin trying to trade places with Kayazi. Bodvar up onto the point, guarded.
Had to jump to save his life.
Found there. Astra using LBs here, but not synced. No damage is coming out. Kayazi touching the point, understands the mechanics of the map.
They're trying to punish Taro back, but it ends up being Kaya that takes it instead.
Astra really needs to look for a reset avenue. Banjin jumping in, needs to be jumping out.
Yeah, Banjin jumped in and immediately realized I gotta jump out. And ends up going down.
Astra's trying to push back,
but the others are getting hurt, are managing to get away.
Downtown LB, Levy gonna die again, delaying that LB even further.
Umbra is really focusing hard on protecting each other and just focusing one person at a time, and it's paying off.
Umbra doing a really good job sinking damage as well. They're gonna go see. Let's see how they posture for this break. Gets in running up. They
Umbra beginning their ascent.
They see the stray Kayazi into the back, getting a little bit divided, but getting okay progress onto the point. Kayazi trying to throw a little bit of confusion to the mix, but not much a dancer can do in the back line besides bleed health and mana in the back.
But their limit break's almost ready though. They're ready. They're about ready to shake it. If Umbra will allow them to live, they can do it. This is their chance.
Banjin Sage Cage onto the point. Umbra needs to get the point. There's a dance onto the point. Four people captured into that dance. Noodles slowing down.
They got Noodles. They're trying to get Gitsin next.
There's a raw Zanny coming out. More damage onto the point. Gitsin, not long for this world. Umbra's mana bar is non-existent. I think it's just Astra. Astra just gonna rout them here. Kaide first of all, Skynar trying to make his way back.
That was a fierce push, and that gets them the win.
I think that was a beautiful Sage Cage by Banjin.
All right, I gotta say it. I gotta cut in. Okay, first, thank you, Mugo Round Radio, for the raiding party. Glad you guys made it. Welcome to the show.
Yes, welcome, guys.
I've gotta say this. We saw it. What it looked like was trickling, right? Astra was just trickling in, dying one by one. That's not what they were doing. They were intentionally blocking that 25% until it was near overtime because they had like 25% advantage past the 50. They were 75%.
Oh, that's sneaky.
They literally
that's
just
a good trick. That's a good strategy.
And then Kayazi ran around, led people away from the point, and that gave them the chance to come back and just stop them in overtime. Brilliant strategery.
That was really cool. Well done, guys.
Played by them.
Us too.
And when I realized what was happening, I started shaking in my chair. I was like, "That's the strat. That's the library strat."
I think that's Umbra needing to learn a little bit of. I think if they had stood just 5 strong onto that point, again, there's not much a dancer can do to you. They didn't have LB yet. 5 strong would have been that call, but you're right. If you don't understand and just you see that little dancer kind of dancing around you like hee catch me, yeah, played it
Yeah, they
really
got
well
a lot
there.
of mobility to really just lead people around. Excellent execution.
It looked like they were trickling because like I'm watching them like, why are they going in one at a time and dying when they could full reset? And then like after the second one, I looked at the clock. I was like, they're not doing it accidentally. Like this is intentional. They're burning the clock. That's brilliant.
That's awesome.
All you need is one person to touch that 25%, and it completely stops the progress.
It cancels it. Yeah.
Brilliant strategery.
Excellent use of taking advantage of the map and making it work for you.
All right, where are we headed now? Baseline. Hey, back to
Down
basics.
by the bay.
A map with no mechanics, no advanced mechanics, just pure skill.
It's just straight to the point. Just straight murder, just straight bullying each other. There's no shenanigans to be had. You guys just punch each other.
My favorite. That's what I like to order. Straight murder.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Here we go. One's for the whole enchilada.
It looks like Astra decided to keep most of their comp about the same. It was a good strategy to keep them going.
Umbra
Actually, yeah, it looks like
switching.
they're still pretty similar though.
Umbra switching. I think again a reprisal for that white mage for a little bit of that tempo. Taro getting a little bit of jealous by Kayazi, wanting to reprise that dancer as well. So I think we're seeing. Yeah, I think this is set 1 team comps if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. I think you're right, man. Okay, dancers, do a dance off properly this time.
One last
I'm just
chance
kidding.
for a dance off. All right, buffs going out, teams clashing, finding Skynar.
Dive into Umbra.
Kaide finding damage as well. A lot of cleave coming out. White
Man,
mage
everybody's
staining
just
them as
wailing
much
each
as
other.
possible. Skynar eventually
Skynar's
going
the
to fall.
first to go down. Ooh, but they do the trade with Levy. Now they're
Taro
all
looks
competing
like
back to the crystal. Ooh, Gitson looks like he's hurting and he goes down.
we're just falling left and right here. Noodle's going to be next. Umbra not looking too hot.
The juice.
He manages to get it. Looks like he's going to be out.
But he's still hurting. He's got to
A
get
little
the
bit of
other
a
one if he
chase.
wants to live. Oh,
He
but he
gets
makes
Hawk.
it.
Astra, wise man the point. Banjin says, you guys go fight.
Sneak.
I'll
Talk
fight.
amongst yourselves.
Kaide in trouble, out of guard. Not enough sustain tank to finish that off. Banjin able to
Hands getting some
successfully
hurt,
get
but they're
out.
still holding the line. Person actually is hurting is Taro, and they end up getting robbed. They have to run for it, go for the other juice, which they do manage to do, but but Levy ends up going down instead.
A little bit of a chase too far. Astra has touched the 50. Both Merlin gets in now good targets for each other's teams, respectively. Umbra's not satisfied. They're ready to press this go button. Going all in. There's a dance.
Taro's got the ulti ready.
It's going to find two of them. Big Dragoon LB finding both Gidson and Skynar. Taro short to be followed next. No one is down from Astra.
Excellent
Beautifully
combination
played.
of the dance off and the Dragoon drop.
I think
That
that
was
was
a
a
beautiful
dance versus a dance, though.
Yeah, they did it almost. That was the closest we got to a dance off.
That's a kudos to Kayazi and Bodvar comboing that so flawlessly together. Usually it takes Dragoon a couple of extra seconds to come down, though. But Dragoon has that Dance of the Dawn. Almost is already halfway back to their next LB. Really good usage.
They're ready to add more pain.
All right. Banjin, Sage LB is out. Wise Man just walking the point. Here's a second Sage LB placed on top of them. Merlin going to be defended by it for a little bit. Warrior Scream finds 3.
There's also Scream.
Gitson's gonna fall. Skynar and Taro both next. Low HP bars. Taro's found. Skynar no guard onto the point. No backwards mobility for this
ready
class.
to jump.
There's Chaosi's
Here comes
dance.
the dance
There's
off.
another Dragoon LB coming up.
Oh, here it comes.
Finds
Oh,
two
they did
again.
it again. Ooh, there's the samurai. Ooh, they got them all.
What a
That
way
has
to
be
close
a
it
great
out.
team. Yeah, I was gonna say I have to believe in the voice chat that they were just working perfectly together to get those combos off just right. And when they do, oh, it's such devastation. Very much their intent.
I think, yeah, exactly. And not to just do it once and to like say it was a fluke, doing it again and getting that extended charm onto them, dunking again 2 people. Major kudos to
Dragoon
Broadbar
and Dancer are
Chaosy.
always such a powerful combo together.
It's always really nice to see as well because that combo is hard to pull off. You see the Dancer coming from a mile away, and Goo does have to wait for a bit as well.
Between the last match with the library and this match, Astra really just focused more on just perfect teamwork. It was really well executed.
All right, I believe, is this our last set, John?
It could
Possibly?
be. It could be. We've had 2 really awesome 3-game bangers. This is set number 4, so yeah, it could be our last.
Everybody's giving it all they got. I love to see it.
Okay, and I think we've seen every
Chili
job.
wants to know if he can join us. If he's logging on now, if he has time to make it.
Let's see. Teams are still being made. I think we're still missing seeing I think a ninja and a red mage.
A ninja,
Two
a
last
red
classes.
mage. I believe you're right, friend. I think you're right.
Yeah, Merlin came in with a gunbreaker, coming in,
Yep.
trying to do his best spins,
We
trying
saw
to emulate
Scholar,
Dancer.
too.
Yep, we saw Scholar. So yeah, ninja and red mage. 2 classes left before we have a full roster.
Hear the sound effect. There's Chaosy going ham on those eggs.
Yeah. Y'all gave me way too much last time. I didn't know what to do with them. Don't give me any more.
I told you, humble egg vendor by day, deadly dance assassin by night. It's like it's ready for a comic book. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's ready. It's there. Let me put the F up real fast. Sorry, I'm going slow.
No worries, man.
Right. Sorry. I'm effing up here, guys. I'm effing up. It's falling apart.
You are A-okay. It's your first time, remember?
Yeah, it's
That's
my first time.
right.
Yeah.
It's your first time, man. No worries. Chili says he can't. The server's too full. It's okay, Chili. You would have been too powerful, man. People have already been playing and breaking each other's games, so you would have broken somebody else's, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Right, teams are coming out.
Let me go ahead and join.
Happy to see a lot of a lot of returning names, but also some new names as well.
I always love to see some new faces.
I had to take a prolonged water break because those teams just kept wanting to fight and fight and fight and fight.
They were not giving us a break. We had to really work that round, didn't we?
Yeah, they're not
Keeping
making
us on
it
our
easy on
toes.
us. They're not making it easy on us, and I'm happy for that.
I was gonna say that's what I love to see.
Not. Oh my god. I haven't even looked at Twitch chat in a while here. Okay, let's see. The entire of Crystal is full. No. Yeah, that's the unfortunate downside of rotating regions for ranked. Hopefully the region-wide test in Japan goes well and they implement it quickly. We're supposed to get it here. Like, we're supposed to get it in this patch cycle, right? 7.5.
Sometime this year, I think, right?
It can't get here soon enough.
Yeah, they said part of 7.5. I think Taro said that they have to step out. So you might need to get a
I see that
another
now.
person
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Like 7. They're saying like they think it's probably around 7.5, and I believe that.
I'm
7.58,
really excited.
Yeah, we need it. We need it, Yoshi P. Nobody can go to Aether. Nobody can go to Crystal.
I do like one of the things that made me laugh about FanFest was when Yoshi P got the CEO out and was basically like, "Yeah, we were Yoshi P said we need to give more money. We're sorry, we're giving him more money."
I, for one, am very happy about that.
Excellent bullying, Yoshi P. We support you. Keep bullying them.
All right, let's do. Hold on.
Where are we going, Captain?
Last few people trickling through.
Come on down. Everybody bites, but it's in a good way.
Aro had to leave. So we got. Oh, that's why Noodles threw me off. Sorry. Nope, I fucked that up. Nea for Umbra. I fucked it up.
It's all right, man. It's your first time.
All right, it's
Everybody
late.
understands.
It's late. It's early.
It's sometime in the day. We're all just existing.
Yeah. First day.
Did put team. Okay, let's get. No, they're on team. They're on team. Come on, robot, help me out here. Okay, let's. All right, we'll get Chaozy on Astra. That will give us our teams. And we'll be good to go.
Thank you, everybody, for being so patient while we get everything sorted.
Yeah, thank you guys. I think most people know the drill. Like sometimes it moves, sometimes it don't.
Sometimes you gotta kick it a bit before it moves.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta kick it a little bit.
That's why my computer's been having problems.
Just give it a kick, Orpheus. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
I'm sure. All right, I'll deliver an axe kick to it next. And we'll see. All right.
All right, C9, here we go.
Woo!
Perfectio the computer. Perfectio crash. All right, guys, this may potentially be the last one, so let it rip, guys. Let me see even more shenanigans.
Oh shit! And then I gotta get Gidson on here later so he can hype up his upcoming event. We'll do it after this match. Closing things.
Yeah, I want to hear about this. Gidson, get ready.
Okay. All right, got it rolling. Okay, we're good.
Now that we got it settled, taking a look at the team comps, we finally got the red mage.
What about
There's-
ninja? Will that remain?
We got ninja?
No ninja.
No ninjas.
They will remain sneaky in the shadows as long as possible.
That's right. They're just being true ninjas and not appearing. That's all.
Still very happy. Unfortunately, no Bodvar for Chaosi. Actually, no, there is a ninja. What are we talking about?
Oh,
Aurora's playing ninja. Snuck past us.
Okay, I feel like Aurora's just being true ninja and be like, you didn't see anything.
Astra. All right, all people are going to make fun of us. All right, Astra has a bit of that. A lot of reprisal rolls, but still a lot of suitable AoE from the Red Mage to combo with the Dancer LB there. Over on the other side, we have a lot of guard crack. A lot of guard crack for Kaide's Dragoon LPs as well. All right, teams running up, buffs coming out. And clash begins. Nia first target
goes.
going in, trying to stun.
Nia's
Getting
trying
really
to
low,
hold the
guards coming
line.
out.
They're trying to punish Kaya for it, and it looks like it worked.
Chaos is
But
going to
the
be
trade
found
still
via
happened.
trade. All right, good 1-1 trade here. Let's see what they go to next.
Now they're trying to punish Aurora. Aurora's in
Noodles
trouble,
being
but still
found.
pulls the clutch.
Noodles being found, Payon a little too late. Ghosted onto her hotbar right there.
There was a good strategic move to get Team Umbra off the crystal, allowing Aurora to keep pushing. So now they're going to be pushing Kaede
Ooh,
and
from
succeed.
downtown. A Hyosho from downtown onto the point. Aurora, no look, Hyosho's them. Umbra
Looks like
doing their
Umbra's just
best.
waiting to gather up and get a strong recovery. This
Yeah.
is their chance to
5 strong. They have the only LB available from Reaper. White Mage is going to be coming up soon. Delayed a little bit for the death.
There goes Nia trying to hold the line. Jumps in,
All right,
but
Nia again.
ends up
Will
getting
this
eaten
time
up.
will be found.
And they're punishing Toshio. Toshio
Umbra
goes down.
2
There's
down.
the
There's a
loot
fear
break.
coming out. There's a White Mage beam to combo
Astra
it.
spooked, and there they go.
There's just not enough damage coming out. Chaosi
trying
will
to
fall.
Get away.
Yuki in a lot of trouble finding next from Red Mage LB.
Now they're targeting Noodles
Noodles.
next. Noodles
Next
is
on the
running for it,
menu.
but still gets punished.
There's the Ninja Snap coming out. Kaede will be next, the only
Aurora's
surviving
in
member.
Manages to use the stealth to get safely away.
Looks like this is they might just push the crystal in. Dragoon LB comes out a little too late. Nero understands the role of just, my team's got it. I'll push it in.
Yeah. Wait, now who's the real ninja now?
I think they're learning a lot from each other, but that was hands down the fastest game. But I think as experienced players know from Cloud9, it is, Volcanic might be a short map, but Cloud9 is a very snowbally map. Sometimes that's all it takes, right? One fight and they touch the 50, and another fight they're already like scoring into the goal.
It's one of the maps I feel like it's a lot harder to recover around because of how the corners are all set up. Like, you know, when you get past the 50 mark point, you're so close to the enemy base that you can just keep them at bay.
Right. A lot, like, time wasn't even spent for like 2 minutes
You need to get
to
a
come
tornado.
up.
Tornadoes are my favorite.
I don't even think we saw a wins that game. It was a little
Nope.
too early for it. But we certainly won't be seeing maps in the library this time. Really happy this is coming. Match point right here. I don't think I saw any substitutions. So we're going to give it another go.
Once again, we're going to see how they take advantage of the new map.
I'm very happy to see. I want to see, because right now, Astra has really highly mobile classes. Dancer.
We did get a switch from Warrior to Paladin.
Ooh, all right. A little bit
Got
more
some
defensive.
cover going on. Good coverage.
I believe Nia has been playing a bit of here and there, but reprising their role as Paladin. Still the tempo comp onto Umbra. As I was saying before, I really want to see how Ninja, Dancer, and Red Mage play around all of these all these bookshelves. There's so many corners that you can cut.
Just run around in circles with.
Right? We're going to see if Kayazi and Nero can cut those corners and just disappear from line of sight. Everyone kind of embodying that ninja as best they can. And we're off. Buffs coming out. Not much to come out from Umbra. First contact already made. Kaede looks like they're the target. Already jumped on by the team.
Immediately starting the bully with Kaede. Ooh, but they
Scotty
end up
falling
punishing Scotty and
extremely
Nero for
low.
that.
No Paladin on
Scotty
their
ends up pop
team.
black and snipe for help. Scotty runs away but ends up getting dragged right back in.
I think they're finding Nia paying the price a little bit. Point is going to get called quite a bit.
Juice and gets
Nia
it.
finds it. Still, they're still targeted on them. That's guard used.
News
Not
is
much
trying
help
to take
there.
advantage of the confusion
Bind
and target
coming
down
out.
Nero. And it works.
1 for
They
1
got a
trade.
trade for that. Yeah, they got a trade for that.
All right, 1 minute's coming up in about 6 seconds. See if Noodles can survive until then. No pot available for her.
They're really trying to get her down.
Dragged back by Salted. There's a return
Oh,
beam
they
onto
finally
her.
get her.
Scotty in a lot of trouble. Half mana onto there. Pot stolen by own teammates.
Bandit taking advantage of the bookshelves to run around and gets us back to safety, but he runs right back into the danger.
Right, point following on, or fight following to the point onto here. Boys aren't moving too much. Nia falling
Chaos
very
looking
low.
like they're hurting the most. They do go down.
Well, able to
Yuki
find
was hurting, but
Kayazi.
manages to get away.
Noodles stopping the point from advancing.
Oh, here comes the Dragoon limit break.
There's
Here
a
we go.
No Dancer combo up, but they don't need it. Scotty dies before they can get out their LB.
I know,
Really
Kenny
well
was like,
played there.
man.
They're about a second away from LB. Need to play just a bit safer, live a little bit longer. Nero up next in guard, going to be called out of that.
Safety. They're still getting chased down. I don't know if they managed to get away.
There's a
That was
Dancer
a nice
LB.
escape.
Dancer LB onto the point.
And
There's a Reaper to
there's
follow up.
Reaper.
That's a little desync. Oh, there's Aurora's LB coming out. Going to cinch that. Sage
Tried to
LB
limit
also
break and
used.
didn't make it.
Sage LB just used just in case they needed a little bit more. But Astra's going to find first touch onto the 25. And aggressively positioning.
This is a good chance to push push the crystal up the stairs. Excellent timing on Astra's part.
I think we're going to see Umbra give that a little bit of leeway. Bard starting to roll.
We see everybody getting ready.
Nia in a bit of trouble. Phalanx is available.
Kay is trying to distract Noodles
Phalanx
from what she
used
must
White
do.
Mage
This
Beam
not
from
stopping.
downtown, finding Bunjin. Point still under really good Umbra control. Scotty gonna be the next one in trouble. Flashing guard to the point does have LB. Isn't
has
able
to
to get
run.
it off. Kaede finds up with an execution from Gurk Scroll.
We got Kaede with their limit break ready, but so's Nero. They both are ready to start crisscrossing each other.
Right, Kayazi finding a little bit of trouble, running away. mobility from Dancer are going to be unmatched. Coming back to the point, Nero in guard is going to do a very good dodge for the fear, but isn't going to be enough.
Escape.
Kazi next, guarding onto the point, ready for a dance. There's Dragoon LB.
Dropping that lip break. Oh! Then no one goes down. Scotty's still all alone.
Scotty
trying to
gonna
hold
pop
off the
LB.
line. There's the dance limit break.
Dance finds one. It finds Noodles, but that's an instant guard after no CC follow-up, no damage follow-up either.
Kaya's trying
soaking
to
up a
just
solo
play ring
dance.
around the bookshelf. It is working. Oh,
Gonna be
they
found
finally go
eventually.
down.
All dances up the top eventually. Scotty removing themselves from the board. Low mana, low everything. They have Ninja LB. They have Red Mage LB. Sage
They're
LB
trying
is
to
coming up
punish
soon as
Aurora.
well.
Oh, there's the red mage one. There it goes.
It flashed
Crisscross.
into Yuki's guard. Beautiful by them. Nero in a lot of trouble now. Having to guard. Escape off point.
Yuki's ready
Still-
to peer them off, and there it goes. Trying to take advantage of that.
Toshi rolling Bart LB.
Aurora's the one that's hurting, trying to get some sneaks around.
With their Sage LB coming out. And there's a Paladin LB to counter it out. White Mage Beam onto point, stunning them for a
Benjen
little
has to
bit
run.
longer.
Hanging on by a
Benjen,
thread.
1500 HP, trying to stay as low as possible. Will fall. Sage Cage falls with it.
We're now creeping up into overtime.
There's Dragoon
There it
LB. Is going to be soaked up by Gar. They will find Scotty. Delay the LB just a little bit longer.
Umbra's still pushing strong. They have to get up the stairs to push past the 50% mark to get the win. So far, they are being uncontested. Astra's gonna really have to jump in like right now if they want to stop them.
There's a Reaper Fear onto Nero and Red Mage. Flips
Nero
out.
tried.
Yuki trying to
Oh,
chase
but
theirs
goes
to
down for
secure.
it.
Nia will
got
be
Nia
the
for the
sacrifice.
trade.
There's the Ninja Snap coming out. White Mage Beam also follows. Their biggest thing to deal with right now is the upcoming Dancer LB, Dark Knight LB. Snap is
We're gonna see the
expired.
dance off. There it
Here's
goes.
Dancer LB coming out. Finds
Shaking.
two. Extended onto one.
Looks like
Noodles
they're
have
trying
it.
to punish Noodles for this one.
Noodle's having a rather easy time just sidestepping. No CC to lock them
I
down.
told you, Noodles is Weave Nation certified.
Weaving in and out, doing a really good job. We see a kill all the way onto the pots in the middle.
That Kaede ended up being so close and getting denied. Now they're trying to punish Toshio,
Scotty coming out
but
of
Scotty
LB
pays for it
dying.
instead. Toshio's
Toshi
booking it. There's the
running
Reaper
for
limit
their
break.
life.
Get him off.
Asher doing a really good job onto this point, already past 60% progress.
They just gotta
Kazi-
keep holding it.
Kazi trying to do their best, trying to do their best dungeon. No LB is
Trying to
available
scare
yet.
each person off, and they're just getting just enough our way just to come right back.
There's a good
Asa
Red Mage.
really has to get a kill.
Red Mage LB to try to stabilize Toshi. Running Bard LB is going to find the
Double
kill.
trade.
1-for-1. Nia dying with LB up. Bottom,
Oh, there's the Dragoon limit break.
Dragoon LB coming up.
Oh, they got him.
We'll find Ninja. Here's the dance coming up, but there's not enough damage to follow it up.
So Astra ends up holding the line. GG.
Ends up holding the line. Really good zoning ult from the Dancer. Instincts kicked in, and they said, no, I don't want to be Dancer LB, and they pay the price for that.
They locked in right at the perfect moment.
I'm really happy with that Dancer LB at the end. Fighting
was
against her
sick.
instinct to try to get to the point, but then getting danced. That comes down to experience and practice, but really good job from Kaozi for just going for it and just saying, yeah, you want to come? Yeah, you're gonna get danced by me.
That's right. These are some excellent matches overall, just all day, nonstop. You guys have been really crushing it. Thank you guys so much for the excellent fights.
Yeah, it was a really good night. We had a couple go to game 3s. Always love to see those.
I think I've had only a few game 3. I think this is the most game 3s I've seen, so that's awesome. And plus, a lot of it is super back and forth before, so I'm really happy to see that. That's awesome. Good job to everybody that played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I second that sentiment. Good job to everybody. And then, of course, I started working on bringing people in to get a second lobby going, because for the past like 3 events, we've had between 20 and 30 people. And then this time we had like 15.
That's just the haps, and that's sometimes how the ranked queues work too, right?
That's how it works. That's just how PvP goes. So we had
sometimes how it happens.
We had some absolute soldiers in most of the games. Noodles played in every single one. Thank you for your resiliency.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Give me just a second. I'm just adding the names to the wheel for our prize giveaways tonight. Our prizes are a portrait by Madam Sharky and 1 million gil for a second winner.
Ooh, nice.
And then,
While you're doing that, I'll just tell everybody, whoever the winner is, do not get the Blizzard one. Like, take a second one for the free Blizzard effect I'm giving for everybody next week. So you'll get 2 if you do it right.
yeah. Also, Gidson, if you're listening, come here.
Get over here. Spill the tea, man. They're asking for the command. I'll just go, you know what, just to keep it simple, I'm not sure what the command is, so I'm just gonna post my link to my card.
Right here, right here.
That's the, oh, okay, go ahead.
There's her link.
Thank you, friend.
Right there.
The second link is the catalog. Yes, you have. Welcome.
Sorry, did I interrupt you? Please continue. I kneel to your greatness.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Okay, first, before Gidson does that, we are going to do the prize drawing. Let me get the wheel up on the screen. Here's all of our lovely contestants for tonight. Once again, the first prize is going to be a portrait by the wonderful Madam. And there's no Citri here tonight to steal it. It's gonna
steal
be
the wheel.
Woo!
Congratulations.
A new champion is crowned!
Alrighty, and then for the 1 million kill.
Wait, that's a thing you can win here?
It is now.
Yep.
Noodles,
Alright.
my beloved.
Hey!
Noodles, come trade me for money.
Right.
Could we...
I will say, before anyone goes, congratulations to all the winners. Thank you so much for having me, John. Thank you so much for co-casting with me, Sharky. I got to jump over to DSR.
Good
Enjoy.
Always, dude. Always a pleasure with you.
All right. Thank you very much. Everyone have a good night.
Happy rain, dude.
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Gidson Brand from the Gidsonian Institute of PvP.
Hello, Jonathan from the Dead Institute of Death. How are you?
I'm doing okay. All right, so Gidson,
All right, yeah.
you've got an event coming up. I was going to give you a shout out because we talked about it like beforehand, but I figured since you were out and about, it might just be best to have you come on quick and tell people about it.
Yes, so I was supposed to give John a poster for this yesterday, but I slept for literally 15 hours, so I didn't make it. But what we're doing, May 24th, we're having an event called Sprout Fights. It's very simple. It is a Swiss crystalline conflict tournament, and what I'm doing is I'm inviting PvP veterans like John, like Sharky, like Orpheus, like me, to invite 5 of their friends who don't usually do PvP tournaments to join a team. We're going to put those teams of 1 veteran player and their 5 friends against each other, and it's just a way to, like, bring people who wouldn't normally get in on PvP tournaments, give them a fun, fair environment where they can just chill out, kick the crap out of each other, hang out with their friends. It's all open invite. I am inviting people who I like, but it's all open invite. I'm going to put a link to my Discord, the Bragging Rights Discord, in the Twitch chat right now. The sign-up information is there, the date, the rules, the everything. If you're interested in bringing your PvP or your non-PvP friends out to kind of chill out, see what we do, enjoy the vibes a little bit, go over there. Thank you very much. Join the Sprout fights.
Join the Sprout fights.
Join the Sprout fights.
And also huge shout outs to my buddy Ivan for giving me that name because I described this to him, he called it basically bum fights. But then we like both looked at each other, Sprout fights.
I'm surprised you didn't call it the Sprout bouts.
Oh,
God damn it, Sharky, where were you a week ago?
I'm sorry.
Alright, well, now you got
You can always leave it to me to come up with dumb names.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, guys. I have to bounce. Thank you so much for hosting tonight. And shout outs to Bodvar for the double triple kill. MVP of the night. Take care,
Sick,
everyone.
man.
Yeah, he was smashing. All right, thanks, Gibson. Okay, we are winding down here. Adam, Sharky, any parting words for our lovely viewers at home before we take off?
Just a friendly reminder to everybody in CR. I'll post it in the CR Discord, but I'm giving away the free art effects for the new Blizzard effects to hype up Evercold. So everybody who's in CR, you can get one on the house for free. I'm going to be hosting a party for that 2 hours before CR next week, so it won't interfere with you guys' lovely murdering. So I hope to see you all there, and we make some really cool stuff to get hyped for Evercold.
I'm so excited. Love it.
I'm so excited too.
All right, so just yeah, that's gonna be it for us. That was Community Roulette number 45. Thank you guys all for coming out and playing. Thank you guys so much. It really means a lot to me. This is peak. But yeah, we are going to end it here. We're gonna raid Merlin here in just a minute, so hang tight. Luck his ranked grind in the chat once we get raided over. But yeah, we will be back next week, same time, same place, right here on beautiful Diabolos, fighting in the rain. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. See you there.